we're back at the place. Also, Cam, there's no reason to apologize about stuff like that. Real life is a thing, you know? Real life is a thing. There's I almost dropped my controller there. Holy crap, it was on my lap and I brought my hand down. I nearly knocked it off my lap here. That would have been embarrassing. Real life. Yeah, like that's a thing there. How silly would that be if real life was a thing? That'd be so dang silly right there. But yeah, hope you're doing well today, Cam, and you as well, Mortis. But yeah, I'm doing pretty alrighty. We started streaming this game yesterday. It's been brought to my attention that there might be like some funkiness with audio levels, so I tinkered around like a whole bunch with audio levels before starting the stream, and I did like a whole bunch of test recordings. I didn't know how to activate like events, like how to rewatch old cutscenes. I know I've seen it in like the menu before, but I didn't remember how to do it. So I just kept on watching like the title screen anime intro over and over again to like test audio levels, because that seemed like something loud and good to test audio levels at. And I tinkered around with the volume mixer and a bunch of levels in OBS, and and maybe it's about the same, maybe it's better. I hope it's better. It sounded good when I was testing it. And hopefully that means that things are a little bit better and the game's easier here. I guess we'll find out. Because I still want to make sure that, you know, I'm louder than the game is and stuff like that. So when it gets loud, it you know, it seems like I'm just slightly louder than it when the game gets loud. So there's that. But yeah, first I ever saw your live stream. Well, I do appreciate you stopping by. I hope things are going well today. Blah, I can't word today. Chaos Death. I hope things are going well in that case. Yeah, it has definitely, it's been a little smidge. Hope things have been continuing to go well. Welcome on into Fire Emblem Engage shenanigans. What else was I about to say? I was about to say something else. Oh yeah, I mean, in case anyone, you know, if anyone feels like the game could be a smidge louder, let me know. It's a little bit tricky to, you know, get audio levels all sorted. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. The way that it sounded good to me was from the frame of reference of wearing headphones. So that might not be reflective of every listening experience, and so if it's not the best, then I apologize. Let me know and I'll see what I can do. But for now, it's like on headphones like these and in my testing, it sounds pretty alrighty just before starting this stream. After tinkering around with with OBS like audio levels, at first I was just moving around the sliders and stuff like that in OBS, and I was like, well, that changes a bit, but you know, the general recording at the end of the day is still generally pretty quiet. So I tried turning OBS up in the volume mixer, and then I had to tinker around with all my settings in OBS, and I don't know what I did, but I did things. We're going to the world map. But yeah, good evening, you're back finally home from work. Nice, welcome home from work, say Yuri. Hope things are going well today. We just finished, in the last stream, we finished, like, the opening stuff of this game. We did, like, the first 4 chapters, which, you know, gets you started on the world map, so we haven't even properly seen the world map yet. This is the first time, like, really seeing... Well, we saw it at the end of last stream, you know. Was the case. Oh yeah, I meant to do that, and then I actually forgot. It came to my attention from Blackblaze, another streamer friendo streaming this game, that apparently you can connect your Fire Emblem Heroes account to this game, and then you get, like, special, like, stat boosting rings of Alphonse, Sharina, I want to say her name is, and Anna from Fire Emblem Heroes, I think. And as I saw on his stream, you also get, like, their special weapons. I meant to do that, and I forgot. Was the case. Oh, okay, and it brings up all this stuff here. Interesting. So, how about we begin chapter, and I reinstall Fire Emblem Heroes while that's happening, or something or other, and I figure out how the heck that works, or something like that, because that could help me. Alright, let's see here. App Store. My phone's at, like, 18% battery right now. Retaking the castle. I saw that artwork in the art book.
There's the castle.
Fire Emblem
So
Heroes.
Where are our knights? Or the Illusian soldiers, for that matter?
Oh, I never even deleted it. It was still on my phone somewhere. I can open it. Don't even need to reinstall it. I don't know where it is on my phone. It's being a folder.
But then, what of the townsfolk? What of Mother?
Let's hurry.
What's new in Game Center? No, screw off. Set up later in settings. How do I do this?
Break it to you, Queenie, but our forces have taken the castle. This is the part where you tell me where you've got the
Look at him.
in here.
I like his little lock of hair.
Who's to say?
Is it inside the castle? Out on the grounds? I'm asking all polite like. Come on.
He reminds me of
I'm not
of D from Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Is what his look reminds me of.
mouth on this one. You think I won't get you where you stand?
He's a French version of Xenoblade 3's D. Blackblaze Dirk.
I'd recommend against it, darling.
Lady Zephyr!
After all, Her Majesty can't tell us much of value if she's dead. Now, I come bearing news. One of our soldiers said he spotted the princess fleeing before we arrived. How curious. Did you perhaps give that daughter of yours the ring for safekeeping? Oh, well, isn't this tragic? We'd simply hate to resort to violence. You leave us no choice. By virtue of your silence, we will now kill every living soul in this castle one by one. Please, no!
That's pretty drastic. It seems like.
Mother!
Mother, we're here. Alfred, Saline.
Oh, look. The kids are home.
You Illusian scum! Get away from her!
Who's going to make us? I'm glad you've come. Now we can see for ourselves if the princess has the ring.
No, please, leave my children alone.
Of course, as long as you tell me where the ring is. Ah, young Saline does have it, doesn't she? We'll have to kill her then. The prince too, for good measure. Take Her Majesty away. We'll continue our conversation later if need be.
Unhand me!
Mother!
Let her go!
All right, enough with the dramatics. Huh? You look familiar. No, it couldn't be. Who are you?
I am the Divine Dragon.
Such lies. Lumera is the last of her kind.
Shows what you know. The Divine One was asleep for 1,000 years.
Really? When did that beastly woman have a child? Very well. Perhaps you can tell me what happened to dear Lumera then. I've been so worried about her since that awful battle at Lethos Castle.
How do you know about that?
How indeed.
You stole the rings? You killed my mother?
She died? Oh, that poor dear.
Murderer! I will avenge her!
Why, I didn't kill her. I will say your coming here was quite helpful. Assuming you are the beast's offspring. Because that means you have them, don't you? The rings of the Hero King and the Holy Knight.
You'll never take them. Never.
You were after our ring.
I won't waste my breath on explanations, but I will tell you this. The Kingdom of Illusia has freed Lord Sombron from his imprisonment.
The Fell Dragon has returned.
No.
Of course, even we couldn't have accounted for... you. His return must have awoken you. Show a little gratitude.
You're wrong. I awoke because of my mother. Because she waited for me all these years.
A touching tale, I'm sure. Now, if you'll excuse me.
How very generic evil. You won't take my ring? I have my Marf in that. You can't take him. Connecting. So I guess it's loading the map, and it's putting down the thingamabobs or other players and stuff. Yeah.
What can we do?
I can get some new weapons here in a hot second.
The castle.
Maybe.
I'm not going to let them hurt Queen Ev or anyone else.
Get the rings. No prisoners.
I was hoping you'd say that.
He's literally just French Blackblaze Dirk. Okay. Oh, and we started out ready to engage. Interesting. So I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't paying 100% attention to the last set of cutscenes because I was trying to figure out how to redeem this Fire Emblem Heroes thingamabob, and I think I figured it out. And it gives me a code now that I think I need to redeem on the eShop. Which means I think I need to save and, like, back the hell out of here. That's kind of what's going on here. Then I probably have to restart the game. So, yeah, whoops. Whoopsie doopsie. Let's enter code, I guess. And then, I doubt there's anybody watching right now that's gonna be trying to enter the code as well and is gonna somehow beat me to the chase, but, like, you can never be too safe about these things, so, like, BRB screen. Why is the eShop lag so much? Like, this is insane. Just let me enter it. Jeez. Alright. Wow. What is this code that we have here? It's that. This. Oh no, Cam's gonna get it before I do. It's gonna get my Fire Emblem Heroes bonus. I didn't even realize that Fire Emblem Heroes was still on my phone. Like, I must have it in a folder or something somewhere. Because I immediately went to the App Store to re-download it. But I saw instead of re-download, it said open it. I was like, wait, what? It's still on here? Since when? Since how long? Don't know in this game, but I'm gonna do it. I wonder what would happen if you redeemed this code in the eShop. Like, without owning Fire Emblem Engage. Like, what would it result in? Because in theory, anyone could download, like, the Fire Emblem Heroes app and, like, get a code, technically. So I don't know why anyone would even want to steal this from me. Just screwed me. Thank you. Order of Heroes item set. Okay. Yeah, I gotta close the game now. Let it install, like, I think it's 3 rings and those 2 items, but, like, the rings aren't engage rings. They're just, like, the slight stat boosting rings. So, like, oh, okay, there we go. There we go. It successfully downloaded downloadable content. Yeah, I had no idea that that was a thing. And then yesterday, like, late after my stream, I was tuning into Blackblaze's stream, where he got up to chapter 4 as well. And he had these spicy weapons and stuff. I was like, wait, what the heck is that? He's like, oh yeah, did you know, Harmonia? You can connect with Fire Emblem Heroes and, you know, then you get these rings and you, get these weapons and stuff and it makes you strong. And I was like, oh, that could have helped me. We're gonna, you know, we're playing this game on the hardest difficulty here. But I will take the help that the game gives me. I'm not, you know, I'm a glutton for punishment, but I'm not that much of a glutton for punishment. If the game gives me an option to, get some spicier weapons, I'll take it. Like, I'm not the kind of person that's gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna use any of that at all. Nah, screw that. Taking the help that I can get there. But yeah, Heroes DLC for the Totally Not Heroes game. Yeah, absolutely. I guess they tie in with both games because there's like some engage heroes and stuff like that in Heroes now as well. The art of which I will totally slap into thumbnails if it comes down to that. I actually haven't slapped any character PNGs onto like the thumbnails up to this point, because this game actually really likes its more dedicated cutscenes with a bunch of stuff going on, so I've just been using backgrounds for those. Like, I haven't had the need yet to have, like, a generic battle background that I slap a character PNG onto like I would with, you know, so many other Fire Emblem playthroughs that we've done on this channel, most notably being Fire Emblem Fates that I employed that the most with. But the need hasn't really arisen with this game all that much yet. But yeah, hopefully it's a handy thing. So hold on, whoa, wait. So that means that I get a thingamabob, right? Hold on. So it's like, whoops, Marth's bond rings, Celica's bond rings. No, not those. Wait, did I not get the things? Do I need to back out and then come back in? Like, hold on, do I have the things? No, I do not have the things right now. There's probably some place that, did I miss like a step on the thing? Maybe I can't do it right before battle. Hold on, I still have the page open. Open Nintendo eShop, enter the code. Step 4, receiving in-game items for Fire Emblem Engage. Oh. Launch Fire Emblem Engage, and once you visit the thumbnail, the base of operations for the protagonist of Fire Emblem Engage, the Order of Heroes item set will be given to you. You must clear Chapter 3 of Fire Emblem Engage to visit the thumbnail. Oh. Oh. We'll be back. Achieve victory in battle with the Order of Heroes item set in hand. Okay. Okay, I will. Many I go to the thumbnail or ring room. Yeah, apparently, I don't even know how to go to the ring room right now. Maybe that'll be something that unlocks in a little bit. But yeah, I guess we go here and then, like, stuff happens and it'll be great. Like, there. That's apparently what you get. Okay. So, let's see here. I guess, would those count as emblem rings then? In that case, if I say, whoops, no. No, how the heck do I assign those rings then? Inventory? Are they just like inventory items? There's no way they're inventory items. Yeah, there's like the spicy axe and stuff. I don't know how the heck I assigned those thingamabobs. Because it's just emblem rings here. Details? I'm so confused. Whatever. Let's go to the map and start this battle again. Is the case. But yeah, because here's literally just Norse mythology, but Fire Emblem. This I did not know. I was not aware of this here. Hold on. Whoa, wait. So, missed them under Emblem Rings? You just saw them? What do you mean? Under Emblem Rings? They're not here. Oh, there's special bond rings they now have a menu for. So, let's see here. No, I want to see the details on the ring. I guess I just have to add it up there. So it's plus 2 HP, plus 2 strength, plus 1 defense. They each give plus 2 HP. So this is 2 extra strength and 1 defense. And this is 1 speed, 2 defense. And this is 2 speed, 1 res. So, I mean, is there someone whose res seems kind of low that it could be patched up with? But you already have an emblem ring, so wouldn't want to do that. Your res is 2. You're an archer that actually sucks against mages then. Well, maybe like offensively against mages, but if you're taking attacks back, that's not that great. Usually archers in Fire Emblem games have better res. Is usually the case. Of course your res is down, but I'm going to want to keep you out of the fray. You're the one that I'm more likely to accidentally have in there against mages, so sure. Let's do that. Let's stop on Emblem's ring. Then bond rings. Okay, gotcha. It became clear when they brought in Muspelheim and Niflheim in Book 2 as locations. I don't even remember anything about the story of that game at this point. Skills move to tiers when an ally joins a chain attack. I think it's probably okay there. Who do you want to increase the, like, you're my wall here anyway. So, yeah, here's defense plus 2. So sure, keep on being my wall vander. And then as for strength, yeah, maybe you? In that case, I don't know. Sure, let's give you Alphonse's ring. Now then, I'm currently the only sword user here, I'm fairly certain. Yeah, you can only use lances. So that means that, whoops, not emblem rings. In terms of inventory, that means that I may as well yoink this. Physical attack 20 compared to 60. Yeah. Yeah, that seems, yeah. That seems pretty nice there. You're on Fire Emblem Heroes, but you have to summon 40 characters to get one for free in Fire Emblem Heroes. And it takes a good while. I guess that's the way that it is as a freemium app. So we have a special lance. We have 2 lance users right now. You and, you. With you having, like, the special emblem ring, we should probably, you know, give this to you. Like that. So go ahead and equip. And then as for the axe, you're mostly just walling. In terms of, like, actually leveling up, getting experience, and getting stronger, it's probably better to give this to you, right? Probably. Yeah, look at that. Sweet. Alright, we're stronger now. Alright, we're going back in there. We're getting back in there. I still have the same, like, setup here with, like, the special edition stuff like that. Alright, retaking the castle. Skip the things. I should adjust my microphone a little bit because it's slightly blocking the bottom right of the screen for me. Is the case. Meh. Something like this. Alright, skip the things. We're a little bit stronger. We are slightly stronger here. Alright, let's go into the battle a little bit stronger in that case. Is what we do. When it loads. Probably taking longer to load because I skipped the cutscenes. It was like, oh, we could have been loading it during the cutscene.
Wait.
You know? So, is it still just everyone? Yeah, it's still just everyone here. So what have we got going on here? So my position's like preset. That kind of sucks. It's weird how it's ZL in this game and not ZR for that there. So there's Blackblaze Dirk. I mean Blackblaze Dirk. I don't think I have any thief characters right now that could open that or have lock touch. Maybe we'll randomly get a thief character during this chapter. We'll see, I guess. Door destructible. Not like you can unlock it. It's destructible. Like a bunch of dudos like died and leveled up around here. Is the case. I don't know. I don't see any particularly big issues with our current starting positions. I'm probably going to want to pull back. This is a very wacky starting position here. Like, I feel like I'm playing the initial final map of Fire Emblem Fate's Birthright. Of just, like, here you are in, like, a center area, and here's, like, a whole bunch of foes that are gonna start coming at you, except in that, it's more like, here's a bunch of foes, like, right here. Here's the space for you to work with. Now, I've got guys on my left as well. And I'm a little bit confuzzled as to how the heck I'm gonna handle this, you know? As the, case, I can't say for sure what's, more difficult at this point. I'm gonna have to, you know, play some more of this game, get a little bit further in, to come to a proper decision on that front. I don't know, I don't see any particularly big issues with our starting position. I don't know how much, because I'm probably just gonna pull back. I'm not gonna, like, move forward immediately. Defeat Nellis. I'm just gonna call him Dirk. That's what I'm gonna call him. Methinks. Yeah, defeat Dirk. And I can't be defeated. Well, I can't let anyone fall because we're playing on classic mode. So just making sure. Hold on.
The door's locked. What should we do?
Break it.
There's no time to find the key. Let's use brute force to knock it down.
Okay. Just making sure that, yeah, you get all your charges each game. Each like, map. I don't know why it wouldn't be, but just checking to make sure. I kind of wish that there was, like, a hotkey for it, like there was in, like in 3 Houses. Instead of open and then select it. Like, it's a more hidden away thing as opposed to, like, a main game mechanic. If that makes sense there. Oh, yeah, so you can't get through, Oh, wait, no, it's just... They're kind of like forest tiles where they take, like, 2 movement to enter, I guess. Considering you can't just 1, 2, 3, 4. So you don't have as much movement through there as it might initially seem like. So...
For you, anything.
I mean, maybe the starting position would have mattered, because maybe I could have gone in there with some avoid. Maybe what I could have done in that case.
Understood.
Here, I can go here, and then not gonna have to worry about you being in any of those avoid tiles or anything like that. And then over here, oh, I can have oh, you can't reach there anyway. Sucks to suck. I can actually have you go here in that case. And yeah, you already have the spicy thingamabob equipped there. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's handy. I'll definitely find out when we get there to see that in that case. So yeah, let's go ahead and do something like this.
Whatever you say.
I guess I could have started one more tile over and then done a protection thing there even. Is what I could have well done. And then... Okay. So I can always have Vander kind of face tank here and get a good hit in.
What's next?
What's next? Just kind of like move around this way or something or other.
My will is firm.
I don't know.
Whatever you say.
I guess I could have just like
As your
ended turn
steward.
completely. I didn't realize I had 2 units that I needed to select. If I thought it was just the one, I could end turn like that.
The castle's under siege. Mighty fine time to nab some treasure.
Nah, I'm a nab that treasure.
Thieves? Here now? That's the last thing we need. We better stop
So if
them.
I want the loot, I still gotta, you know, make a decent smidge of speed here. Is what I gotta do, you know. Oh, I moved you just close enough. I'm doing 7 back. Whoops. I should have had you 1 tile back, and then Vander could have probably done some more damage there. Could have probably been the case. Okay. Ow. Yeah, I'll do what we can with these initial guys first. And they're doing more damage to me than I am to them. Oh, crit! Never mind! Never mind to that, yeah. The enemies hit... You're not attacking? The enemies hit really hard in Maddening. Holy crap. Okay, I need to use a mage for you. Can I... No, I can't just do it with you. Even with, like, the follow-up attack to make it 23. But if we go ahead and, say, do this, then that's enough, because you hit... you know, like a truck here. So I think I basically gotta do this. That's a whole lot of skill effects there. Yeah. This is the way to go here. Mr. Armored Guy's taken out. You really need to use magic to take out the Armored Guys in this game. Holy crap. Is that max? Like bond in the reference menu on the summoning overworld map to increase bond level? Okay. That's interesting how when you select a unit, Like, it immediately shows you, like, oh, I guess I should switch to this layout. Like, how much damage you can deal to them. Like that. That's a cool kind of forecast. So I could always use you to finish off that guy there. Like, I'm not hitting super hard with Clan. 6. Doesn't help that I've gotten, like, crap growth rates, which I did look into between streams. The growth rates of this game are, like, pretty standard for modern Fire Emblem. I've just been getting completely RNG screwed. That makes things, kind of difficult here, you know? That makes things just slightly tricky, you know? So yeah, I could do some good damage there. I could also... Only a 66% chance to hit, though. So I should probably end up using you on the archer in that case, or you'll have, like, better hit rate, I would imagine. 76? Wait. 66, yeah. 71 with the Iron Axe. And it would be enough. Maybe it depends on what I can do with this guy otherwise.
I'm getting hungry.
Like, okay. Sure, let's see here. Let's go ahead and do this. You're not going to be able to counterattack after all. And then say... No. So yeah, I could well do that. If I need to here. Like, maybe I should put you here just so that you start, you know, eating hits from these guys. Sure, break him. I might not get someone in there to do a follow-up attack after the break. Well, they do no damage to him. Even. So, what the heck are they gonna do? So I can always do this, and then I can put a Leer in front. That's what I can do. There's that steel bow that I got. Come on, 79! Come on! There we go. Nice. And I can also just face tank with a Vander if I want. Or do this and we'll have a little bit of an advantage. That might not be a bad idea. Yeah, this is gonna be my highest hit rate here, it seems like. And this is gonna be my highest one, so there we go. There goes that guy.
This is what I trained for.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Oh yeah, and I can do that, even. Yeah, I think still wait here. Yeah. Like, what are they gonna do, huh? Nothing. Nada. Not a thing. Alright. I can't get a Leer over to either of these guys, but I have these 3 units to take out these 2. What's going on here? And if I go ahead and do say this... Which maybe I will. Like, Vander should be able to take out that last guy, no problemo. I'm fairly certain.
Is it over?
I'm fairly certain here. Then that means we can go ahead and do this. Yeah, just enough with the Iron Axe. Maybe I should have checked first. I'm very grateful that hit, or else my entire strategy would have gone down the drain. You know. Alright. Oh man. Oh yeah, I can probably buy some more heal stabs from the shop.
That's a big help.
So I can probably do, right? Alright, please don't RNG screw me. Please don't RNG screw me, please. Better. That's our first +4. That's the first time we've gotten anything better than a +3. This whole playthrough yet, else I'm going crazy. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so we'll start making our way around that away. Oh, we can do some damage with a chain attack. But otherwise, not. What are you gonna do to him? Nada. Like little smidges like that, I guess. I guess there are those little smidges. But otherwise, yeah, you don't get to do anything there. Oh. Oh, that's pretty big with the chain attack, if they had both landed. Pretty big in comparison to what was happening before. Okay. Okay. So then. So yeah, we'll chill here, which will bait out that guy there. I mean... if I had one more unit of movement with Vander here. Would have been nice. Or with a Lear here. Go there for that one axe guy. Would have been nice. But alas, no such luck here. So let's see here. Let's deal with these guys. Not enough there as is, huh? So who all can even get over there to deal damage? That's the question. Vander just barely can't. Wow. I guess, yeah, basically, you know, this handful of units right here. No. I'd be able to do like half your health of damage with this. Down to 12. Can I do like 12 damage? Maybe if I'm adjacent for that +3. Yeah. No, you have the avoid there. Wait, because you're in the avoid tile. But I can't get over there with my magic user. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that really, really sucketh. My goodness, does that sucketh. So, a 29% chance to hit in there. Wow. What was Alir's chance to hit? 31. I wasn't even looking at the hit rates before. I think I might just have to resign myself to that Archer living. Just hoping that you don't go too crazy here. This might well have to be the case. Unless I did Warp Ragnarok. Which I would not want to do Warp Ragnarok right now. I don't believe here. Oh, gosh. Dang it. Well, this sure sucks, huh? Well, do that. And then say... this. Just take like the best hit rate that we can, which seems to be 84, to finish off you. Like that. And then we use the smidge of Canto, or Canter as it's called in this game. Fill this tile. And then, no, not that. Move my unit here to like partially block you in at least. Like, I'll go for it. It's not like you can counterattack. I wasn't expecting it to hit, but I figured may as well try. And then, yeah, that kind of limits your options there. And it'll especially limit your options. If, am I willing for him to be broken there? Yeah, then you won't be able to hit my flimsy mage here. Like that. I can go ahead and do this to finish off this guy. Never mind. Get pranked, I guess. And we can do this to finish off this guy. Like this. Alright. There we go. He's out of here.
Still do more.
Come on, please. Good level up. Please. I beg of you, game. After all the RNG screwage you've given... What is happening to me? Genuinely. What is my RNG? Like, I'm genuinely so confused. Well, I'll go ahead and do this, I guess.
Sorry to trouble you.
Oh, man. Well, yeah, I don't know why that wasn't showing at first.
I'm all set.
Oh, with the hand axe, I guess that would be... Yeah, just to start dealing with these guys immediately after. I'm not one for, like, low turn count or anything like that, but... You know, sure. We'll do this anyway. We'll start advancing that way, because we do have to worry about that thief. Like, we probably do still have, like, lots of time with him. Ow. Because he has to go up there, get the treasure, and then run back. Is the case to actually get out of there, I would imagine. Hey, look, someone that I'm finally doing more damage than. Okay, yeah. Scary. Very quite scary. Ow. You're doing your job well, Vander. You're doing it well here. Alright, yeah, that archer's still just gonna be chilling there, electing to not move. But now I can actually get my mage here. And do not enough damage. Unless... yeah, you'd be able to do some retaliatory damage. Unless I first moved here, where you wouldn't be able to retaliate. And yeah, we did this. And I could do 12 with a clan here, right? I do 11. Are you kidding me? I can make this work. I can make this work, though. I just need to play weird, is all I gotta do. And I can do that. If I engage Emblem Sigurd, I could get over here. I don't know how necessary it'll be. I'm probably gonna need to engage Emblem Sigurd. Most likely here.
I've taken some hits.
I mean, I can probably hold out here a little while longer, actually. Because, wow. Wow, thank goodness I got this before this map, I guess. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be real careful and stuff. As long as this 83 doesn't miss. Good.
I hope you find peace.
Because then... +3. I don't know what's going on with my level ups here. And we can go ahead and say do this. I was thinking about using the chain guard, but, you know, since I don't have any other healers right now, I won't be able to do that again for, like, the entire rest of the map, unless I use a vulnerary to bring myself back with a full HP. I don't really want to do that. Now, I need to free up Vander here. In fact, I can even... no, I'd want to block here or something or other if I just want a wall, honestly. Is what I would actually have to do. Because I'm just thinking here. Like, if I say did this, how much could I do to you? The answer is, if I use that, I can bring you down to 20. Is it worth just trying to take you out? Even? I can bring you down to 21 there. Huh. So wait, I'd be doing 12 plus 13. Do you not have a steel axe? Did I never... oh yeah, because I gave it to someone else I haven't bought. I am more new there. Gosh dang, I forgot the numbers. So it was 12, 12. It was 12 and 12, right? 12 and 13 is what it was. Hold on. 12, 13, 14. So, like, I could take you out, is what I could well do. Even. It would involve engaging here. But I am kind of tempted to go for it. Okay, I'm just getting this guy out of here, I think. That's what I'm doing. So we go ahead and do this. Like this. Yeah, a bit of a disadvantage, but that's a-okay here. Ow. We chill here. And then we move here. And then we take out you like this. Methinks. Like that.
I'm sorry.
Come on, please. Please, RNG. Please, 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 please. +2. Like. Okay. And then that frees up my unit to go here. I have to be on this tile. That's the case. Kind of sucks if I need to get you over for damage. Wait, no, I technically don't. I can move my unit else, but I wouldn't be able to attack you then. Because what I need is the adjacency bonus to do enough damage here for Clan to finish him off. And this is already with him getting the adjacency bonus. Bring you down to 15. I mean, I could also just attack that... No, wait. But I can't attack the archer with my other unit because you'll just dodge it. Huh. Wait, I have a javelin. I can still attack with you. Wait, that changes things. That changes things here. That means that I actually can do this. You're gonna take off over half my health in retaliation. This is insane. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get my bearings and heal up here a little bit. I should have bought some more stabs. And now I can go here and then get the bonus like that. Wait. But Clan wouldn't be getting the bonus against Archer anymore by moving a leader there.
Pretty weak.
I just changed who gets the +3 bonus, but it should be like no net difference. Unless you can get close enough, which you can't. Oh. Oh, crap. So yeah, I can bring you down to 9. I can only do 8 damage. Which means that unless I can land a hit like this, which is a 32% chance. I would have needed to handle the order differently. So I would have needed to have done. Or I can just engage here. Well, if this connects, great. Otherwise, I gotta engage. Imagine, though. Alright. Yeah.
Emblem engage.
Yeah. So we do this. And then... Yeah, increase my damage here. And then that brings you down to 8, which is enough. Doing just 1 more damage here. Unbelievable. If I had gotten some better level ups earlier, then it probably wouldn't have come down to this. But this is how it ended up working out, unfortunately. Alright.
Never underestimate me.
Is that a crit?
Did you see
So I
that?
didn't even need to engage. I didn't even need to. Please be good. Please be good. Please, please, please. I'll take a +4. Considering I usually get +1s or 2s. I'll take a +4. Oh, you actually can escape right there. There is that. So I can always, you know, warp Ragnarok before it's over. Like, oh, I guess there is a maximum range to it. But I can still use it to get over more, is the case. That would only be worth doing if I can wall with some other dudos here in a hot second. And I do have a lot of movement range here, but I would need to heal up first. I mean, I can do that. I can do it.
Back in action.
And we can start zooming over that way. That's what we can do. Because if I move all the way here... If they were all in a row, that would have been really cool. I'd be able to do 2. I don't know if I can bring you over to 2 with Warp Ragnarok. I bring you down to 3, because of course I do. That sucks.
I still stand.
It actually means I need to chill out for a hot second. Yeah, that's disappointing there, isn't it? Holy crap. Gosh dang it. Hold on. Would still be taking some decent damage from those mages, so I put myself here. Unfortunate. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? I may as well go around this way. Literally, if I could do one more damage there, it would have been quitance for you. My strategy would have been completely different. By 1 point. Yeah, should stock up on some more healing staves and vulneraries and stuff. What I should do after this battle.
What's
Wow.
next?
I mean, the moving the units part isn't that unfortunate, you know, it's just... Oh, he's going around that way slowly like a weirdo. It's more so just the 1 damage. Well, there's the 1 that I needed to deal. Oh, it's baiting out you guys. That's nice. That is nice there. So, I mean... Yeah, I could go there even. So blue shows like the volatiles. I could just murderize you like that, and then I'm over by that thief. Hopefully it wouldn't be too much of a threat. This is my last turn of engage, so I do have to use it this turn. I can also rush, my goodness gracious, over here like this. And then I have a couple of units over here. I could even override to the other side if I wanted to. There's nobody that can reach that tile from there, right? Yeah, there's nobody with a ranged attack. I can reach that. You have a ranged thing. With a hand axe. Okay, yeah, that one mage is not going to be reaching all that far. Okay, so what can we do about these guys first and foremost? Because I kind of got to use magic on you. And I can't actually get over here with my mages. That poses a bit of a problem. Unless... Is this... How do I check the... That's unit info, my goodness. Unless this is what I do. Because I have to hit this guy with, you know, something effective against him. Is the case.
Emblem, engage.
So if I did this, it would free up Celica and I forget her name there, Celine, to, you know, warp on over, you know. So I could just do that and bring it down to 3. Yeah, yeah, certainly is, isn't it? I just need to do 3 damage with someone else. Otherwise, I can resort to Lodestar Rush, but I'm kind of hoping that it wouldn't come down to that, you know. That's what I'd kind of be hoping for. But it should well be feasible to be able to get you over here. And just do that, I think. Because we should be fine against that one thief. I would imagine, hopefully. And we can get some loot and stuff. And maybe it'll be one of those Fire Emblem games where the thief doesn't even attack you. The thief just goes like right for the loot and stuff. Yeah, so we can break in that way as well. So we can also
Looks like we can break that wall. We could catch the enemy by surprise if we do that.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that. And destroy terrain is now in the guide. Because if we can deal with these guys without Alfred, then I can get Alfred up here even. Well, I would be able to. But we'll see what we can do here first. So if we can do like 3 damage. 0. Hold on. Captain had the thief open the chest, then trapped him. Okay, nice. So I can fully well do that. Okay, so this would be fair game here. I wouldn't do a whole lot of damage to you here, would I? I'd really do more damage with the javelin by 1. I can trap you in over here, though. This is what I can do, and then what you gonna do, man? Bonk. Okay. On. Gets you out of the way. I mean... Oh yeah, you're 0 there. I had to move you in. Unless... Oh, I can't get you over. Huh. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be able to take all of them out. But I will be able to do some damage here. Okay, we can heal up immediately after this, or do like the shieldy thing. That's what it comes down to. Yeah, this is gonna kind of suck the suck. Okay, so there's that damage. And Vander's gonna have to schmoove. Might just wall for now, honestly. Like, trap this guy in. Yeah, you can't do anything right now because you're broken. So we'll take the free damage here, like that. And then we need to now go over here and do this. So that you don't just immediately get wrecked.
Sorry to trouble you.
Okay. As long as they both don't gang up on Chloe there and destroy her, then we'd be good. Yeah. So we do this. Yeah. Hopefully you'll miss here. Here's hoping. Bam. So many hits. Imagine seeing. Gosh dang it! You hit anyway. 37% chance. That's not good. That might actually screw me. Please, game. Oh, +4. At least. There's that. Uh-oh. That's not great at all. That's not all great. Probably should have sent the +2/1 over there. Alright, sword agility 2. Well, guess my strategy changes then. Sometimes it needs to be like that. Seems we're doing this. Sucks, man. Kind of unfortunito. Alright, yeah, so he's over there. Armor Slayer, okay. Okay. This is manageable, at least. This at least is manageable, as long as that guy isn't too crazy. Oh, you need to miss the 63.
Oh, dear. I always knew that.
I need to go back to the beginning of a player phase here, I'm fairly certain. Yeah. It means that I might not be able to warp over there when I want to. Movement is only 3. So you do this for 1 turn, 2 turns, 3, 4, and then you're outie, right? So I have like 4 turns to get over there. I can do that with some of my higher mobility units without even needing either one of these, I'm fairly certain. Which means that it should be fair game for me to do that. I might still engage Emblem Marth anyway, just because my unit can get over there, and then this frees up Celine to attack one of these guys. So I might start out initially how I did before. And yeah, there's no way that I could position you in a way where we get the Divine Dragon bonus, so we may as well go for this here. We may as well do that. Just gotta make sure that this axe guy is dealt with. Stuff. You know. Yeah. So if we say... Yeah. I'm thinking probably that. And we can trap in this sword guy using Vander. Is what we can do. Alright, time for the thing. Like that. Yeah, that's... yeah. This is 0, but, like, by how much is the question. Because if I can position my unit to get, like, the Divine Dragon bonus, then maybe my unit would have to be the only one that takes some damage in return. So would it even be all that worth it if I'm at a disadvantage here by doing that? Like, if I say did this, like, I could take you out in one fell swoop and not have to worry about it. But if, I just do like a regular attack with the rapier. Yeah, you'll probably hit back here. So I am kind of tempted to use Lodestar Rush instead. That's what I am tempted to do. And then you're outie, you know? Huh. I basically have to use Vander to do this. Is the thing, so that you get blocked in, because you're not going to be able to do a whole lot to either one of us that have blocked you. I mean, yeah, can do that there. Can you counter during the, I do 2. Can't counter it. I need to do at least 3, I'm fairly certain, though. Because if I just do, like, a regular attack with the rapier... Sucks that my level ups have been absolutely awful. Yeah, I need to do at least 3. So physical attack 19. Defense 19. Okay. So let's see here. Nope. Physical attack 19. Oh, it's just showing that for like, yeah, that's exactly my physical attack because I have the javelin equipped. Which means that if I get this bonus here of Divinely Inspiring, adjacent allies do +3 damage, take 1 less damage. That should be just enough for him to do exactly 3 with a javelin. How much accuracy is it? It's 98. Which means that it is actually fair game for me to do this. And then attack with the rapier like this. And then hopefully you miss, but, you know, probably not going to here. So we do this. Yeah, there it is. We do that. And then the javelin should be able to kill you, actually. Yeah, because of the boost from Divinely Inspiring being just enough. Literally the perfect number for it. Like that.
My apologies.
Okay. And then that frees up Sigurd to go here, closest to where we need to be. Not use Override. I get 100% accuracy this way, so let's just go ahead and use the Iron Lands. Yeah, thank goodness for Louise there. Oh wait, there's bugs with this game already? I guess a lot of games have bugs, but I haven't run into any myself yet. I saved you so many times. Attack +1 to first attack during combat for each space you get moved. Okay. Wasn't there something like that in was it a previous Fire Emblem game, or was it Dark Deity? I don't recall. Alright, yeah, it's that thingamabob. Okay. And then we can even do this. And we might just be able to take you out. Darn. Sucks, man. Alright. Yeah, so go ahead and do that.
I feel wonderful.
Like it is. Sweet. And yeah, we should be able to get over to that thief in time. Just like us and that thief over there. Yeah, you hit so hard that would not be worth going for. If my archer actually had higher resistance, then that would be worth going for. Alright, Armor Slayer. I wouldn't mind me an Armor Slayer. Looks like you're going after Vander this time.
What?
Come on, get him, Vander! Oh. Oh yeah, the break. Okay.
You dare?
Ow! Okay. We'll deal with you this next turn. Okay. And then, yeah. So then, let's see here. Not enough is enough. My best odds are 89, so we're going for it. This is what we're doing. Like that.
You were a good fight.
Okay. Okay, and then I can make a little bit of progress that away. So we can break you this way. So we don't have to worry about, like, your counterattack. And, oh, there's the hand axe. This time you'll get hit by it. And someone else can finish you off here. Probably one of my ranged characters as they're going through. Which means, yeah, let's go over this way. Proposing Discord of the guy dodging a 470? Is that 4.7 hit rates in a row? Or, oh, 470% hit rates in a row. Yeah, that was during the trial mock battle against Emblem Sigurd there. If that's the, if that's the one.
Let me help.
It's, RNG sometimes, I swear. You know,
For the divine dragon.
the Fire Emblem game that we've played on this channel up until this point that, you know, we memed on the most for its RNG has, up until this point, been Fire Emblem Fates. Is it now going to be Fire Emblem Engage after, you know, all the level ups and stuff I've been getting? Fire Emblem Engage is the new worst RNG here, except it's in level ups. For me. Alright, well. Yeah, so go ahead and do that. The last one there. But yeah. Gonna need Tiki to fix those level ups. Yeah, that's how they sell you the DLC. That's how they do it. But yeah. I don't think I can access it yet. Obstruct. I don't even know what the heck obstruct is. Let's see here. Staff that conjures a massive ice that makes one space impassable. Impassable. Oh, do you have max weapon rank? I'm just now noticing as I do details. Is that the case for, no, you're at B. Actually, wait. No, that probably is, like, the max, everyone having max weapon rank B, because, you know, that would probably be the max for an unpromoted unit. So is Thief considered, like, an advanced class, or it's just, like, beginner into advanced? It's just that line or something like that? Obstruct is busted?
Yes.
So then, yeah, we'll be able to stop you in a hot second here. No matter which way you go. Well, let's just move in here, I guess. Okay. Yeah, we'll break in through that away, is what we'll do. Rather than through the bottom. Keep our units together and stuff. If only you could, like, disengage early and then start building up again early or something like that. Could have been neat. Let's just do this. Like this. Whoops. No, 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 no. Oh, I can get these things as well. Too late. Whoops. No! No, 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 no. Because, yeah, there's no way I'm backtracking all the way over there. As I loop around after killing Dudos and stuff. You know. Let's see here. Yeah. So we can go ahead and do this. So let's do that. Let's yoink his things. It said miss before I even attacked. Great. Well, yeah, you're still not going to be able to get out from there. So what did that inflict me with? How do they work in this game? Speed down? Is that what it inflicted me with is all? Yeah, I'll probably just, like, chill out there for now. Well, I'll probably do. And stuff. Just give it some time here. Just got a text that says that the Doogie wants to come down the stairs, but, you know. With her age, she can't really do it on her own anymore, so I'll be back in, like, 20 seconds and I'll bring the Doogie. I make my grand return here. You see? Wow. Let's just see here. Yeah. She wanted to come down here. Yeah, so we can go ahead and move in. That's not a purple tile, is it? Okay. It's a little bit difficult to tell there. Yeah. So we get moving in here. Make our way on in. I don't get experience for this, do I? Nope. Imagine. Okay, yeah, I think we good here. All right, glad that that's still the same quick input as always there. All right, so you never even engage combat. Doesn't seem like. All right, yeah, I'm gonna need you to do this, Vander. I'm gonna need you to do. Wow, what is happening? What is my RNG? Genuinely, this is insane. Okay, well, let's try this again. Okay, there, we actually hit you once. I gotta level up soon. And then Sigurd's at the ready again because of like all the interactions, I guess. So if you interact a whole lot, then I guess you don't need to take long for it to charge up. Okay. 92, come on. 92% chance to hit here. Okay, cool.
All flowers eventually wilt.
Alright, neat. Hello, Aniki. How are you doing today? Oh? Oh, my first +5! Whoa, look at that! That's a +5! Oh my goodness. You brought good RNG. Aniki with you. Is what you did. Alright. My unit's the only one that can use that Armor Slayer. I'm the only sword wielder, and that's good to hear there. Yeah. Finally, my first good level up here. Oh, I guess you could use the Armor Slayer as well, but like I can use it like for real there. Is the case? Is it showing the chat? No, it isn't. Weird. I'm doing pretty alrighty. I'm big chilling with this game here. This game just released this past Friday. I wanted to play it through the weekend, but I was waiting for my special edition here to arrive, so I had to wait a few days. So I only just got it yesterday. I'm starting to play it. Is the case. The new Fire Emblem title. Let's see here. Yeah. So we got the things. Yeah, I can't really attack that thingamabob right now. It needs healing. No. I'll just do this, sure.
That's a weight off.
Maybe I shouldn't use too much of it. Yeah, I really gotta buy another staff after this is through. I think I have a javelin though, right? Yeah, I have a javelin. So I can do that. Start breaking it. I wouldn't be able to hand axe from there. Oh, I guess I could have javelin from here and then broken it, but like, probably want to get a little bit more of my bearings first, you know. This is what I should probably do. Get my emblem characters up on those tiles in the corner. And hello, shrimp. How are things going today? Yeah, we're gonna want to get up here, and I have 4 movements, so I'd be able to 1, 2, 3. Wow, really? Won't even be able to get there next turn? Shit sucks, man. Crap. That's not great, is it? That's not exactly great news. News there. I have no idea what that is, but it sounds amazing. That's what it sounds like. Alright, let's attack this with a ranged character so that we can see where the enemies can move. Okay. Is that you? That's you. And you have 2 range. Huh. So are you gonna come over here? Yeah, maybe. That's exactly what I need. I need to kill that guy and take his boots. What I need to do. I'm not entirely sure if you'd come over if I didn't have someone here to tank it. Yeah, you do have speed down. Speed is at 7. Your speed's at 4. You're not doubling me. I don't know how much speed you need to double in this game, but my speed's still higher than yours, because your speed friggin' sucks, man. So,
I fight
it's
another
probably fair game to have Vander here, even. But if I want to get some damage on player, or on enemy phase, sorry, that means I'm gonna need to do this. That's what I need to do.
As your steward.
Like this. And then we can actually get some enemy phase damage in there on that guy. You have a bit more movement, so I'm gonna pull you back and give that spot to Louise here. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, Sigurd's already at the ready and stuff. So we good there. Okay, they all just start coming down. Alright, that's not great. That's really bad, actually. I was hoping that maybe it'd just be the one. Ow, that's, yeah. Alright, but yeah, we got some enemy phase damage that way. But yeah, and okie doke, take care of their chaos. Have a good rest of the... Oh, that's really bad! Oh, that's actually the worst timeline. Holy crap. Yeah, that's actually really genuinely awful. Oh, no. Oh, maybe I should have taken some more time there. Oh, crap. About that.
I thank you.
This is under control still. Until that mage comes over. I'm gonna need to rethink my strategy a little bit that moment that mage gets here. Oh, there's a +4. Is the case. But, I can wall for now. With, like, my 2 units here. Like, what the heck are they gonna do against these two? Realistically. Yeah. Like, they're not gonna be able to do a whole lot. You have an advantage, but you're still not gonna be able to do a whole lot against me with my armor. That's the thing. So, like, you can hold down the wall over here. Yeah, you guys gotta go, like, weird around because you can't pass the candelabra. You know. This is the case there. I might not have even needed to attack with Louise there. That might not have even been necessary. Alright. Yeah, I can get 100% hit rate that way and still kill. Knew the entire time. Good old random ambush spawns.
I can still do more.
In Fire Emblem games. Because that takes out that guy. And then over here, like, I could put Sigurd and he'd have an advantage, but, like, I mean, what would the combat forecast look like over here anyway? Because if I can get some damage on enemy phase, that would be great and put me in a little bit of a better situation. But I can't do that here without using a I can't do that if I put Vander there, because even though he'd be able to tank, he wouldn't be able to retaliate. I would be able to do this with Alfred and Sigurd, but he would need to use a Vulnerary. Or I could do it with Chloe. But yeah, so armored units can't be broken. They can still inflict break, but they can't be broken themselves. 10 back? Like, I could always wait for a hot second. I mean, I still have 3 uses of Vulnerary there. Like, we're pretty fine, I think. I might still just do this anyway. I don't really want to get punched. Probably not going to be able to do much with punching anyway, but still. Here, let's do that. Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of a delay on my unit. Sucks to suck, man. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I think it's still under control here. I think everything is still a-okay. I understand that feel there. Oh, even the boss is coming over. I just need to defeat the boss and we win, though. This is the thing. So, as fun as it would be to get all the experience from all these enemies around here, in theory, if we just defeat the boss, we win. You know? If we just wall here for long enough. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I do not want you to get hit with a magical attack, though. Is the problem here. Your movement range is 4, so you'd be able to 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So even if I walled here, I'm still a target. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Here's 4. Huh. I might need to pull back into my hidey hole. That's what I might actually have to do. Huh. Time for the hidey hole. Oh, this is dumb. What can I do with the, nothing? Really? Oh, because of you! Oh, because you use that. Huh. Okay. Well, they didn't, but imagine how easy it would be if Warp Ragnarok, like, you warp away after attacking. Run in there and then warp out. Out of curiosity. Out of curiosity here. Because I just need to defeat the boss to win. I can do 26 of his health there. But I am going to need to attack him with someone else first, which there's no way I'm doing on this turn with you using dual guard there, or whatever the heck guard it is. Whatever the heck the name is there. But if I can break a hole in their defenses, like, I could absolutely rush over there with Alfred and Sigurd. I mean, I could maybe even use that, like, line thing that lets them rush through enemies. So I could maybe do chain guard that. While that's in play, I don't think I'm breaking through. So, yeah, let's see here.
What's our move?
Our move is to do something like this. And come into our little hidey hole. That's what I'm thinking here. You don't have any support levels with anyone yet. Okay. Just chill here for now. And then, like, go here. I mean, I take off like a fifth of the other person's health. I mean, I have one more physical attack and slightly better hit rate and slightly better speed here. It's not a massive ton of a difference. But there's not going to be anyone with 2 range that comes over to me, is there? Like, this is all 1 range. You have Rider's Bane, that's fine here. This context. Hand Axe. Yeah, so I'll get out of your range. Alright, we may as well just stick with the Iron Lance in that case. I don't even think we need to use the Vulnerary. I think we good. I think we good here like this, actually. As a matter of fact. As long as you don't get too crazy with chain attacks. Alright, yeah. You're not getting too crazy with it. Okay. So if we just need to take out the boss. Huh. A couple mages there. Makes things concerning as well. I doubt that I'd be able to zoom through this group. Wait. Wait. Wait.
My muscle!
My muscle? Aha! So about that. Huh. You know, I got a text from my cousin earlier today saying there's no limit on the length of this as long as you can line them up. That's a row of 7 right there. But ideally, I'd break through the row closer to him, you know. Doing so would take out this guy and start damaging this whole row, is the thing. Because, yeah, again, if I can just, like, warp Ragnarok over there.
Emblem engage!
Yeah, I don't know if my unit would be able to do anything. Because, like, yeah, I could get a 100% chance to do 26 damage there, as long as someone else deals 13 in some way, somehow. There's a resub from that Guzman nerd there. I appreciate the 25-month resub. That is quite a decent bit of time. My goodness gracious. I hope you're doing well today, Guzman. I appreciate the 25-month resub there. That was one heck of a long time. Yeah! Welcome back to Team Harmonic. Hope you enjoy another month of the emotes and sub badge and all that fun stuff there. Because, yeah, that mage would be able to move over and... You know, so it's not one of those situations where it's just like, they can't get past here, or these guys are going to attack me and still be stuck some more, and the mage isn't going to be able to get over. It's not one of those, situations there. Hold on.
Handle with care.
Because I wonder here. I do wonder. Huh. That's not great. Okay, this is like too tempting of a thing for me to pass it up, honestly, you know. This is a little bit too tempting. I feel like I do this and then figure out something from here. Is what I feel like I do. You know? Because I don't think I can survive there for another turn with the mage is in play. If this doesn't work, then I'll undo it. My goodness. Oh, I managed to kill another one of them even. Wow. Wow, and that was a lot of experience because I guess I hit a lot of enemies. Okay, now some better level ups are starting to roll in. Okay. Okay. Neat. Yeah, just leave him there to get completely wrecked. This gives me, you know, some options now. Oh yeah, but you're an armored dudo. Which means that, like, if I can do, like, 5 here. Hold on. Yeah, I can do more than 5. Which means that this is a fair play here. But yeah, well, you stay safe in that case. I don't know if tuning into the stream is the best thing to be doing at this point. If that's the case. Probably best to be in and stay safe. I'm just now noticing. Yeah, he is. I can look at that Rider's Bane. Doesn't look like anyone else has anything green, though. Oh, well, apart from the boss. The Seraph robe, it looks like. But it kind of seems like here. Because, if I can get over to the boss, that would be great, but I don't know if I can. You know? Rider's Bane. What is Rider's Bane? Is it a type of lance? It's a lance. Only one lance user can't do that. I was honestly gonna put Etier here to trade that, and then snipe this guy, and then put someone here to trade again, and then use it. Is what I was going to do. What if I can kill that guy? Oh, you're using the thing again! Oh, that's not great. That's preventing my ability to get over to the boss. Huh. Yeah, that's not great. Huh. Yeah, if you weren't using that, yeah, it'd certainly be like that lately. Ah, crap. I don't think this play is gonna work out after all, because I don't see how I would get in here. But you can only do that once, right? A few reasons. One, we already played Male Aleer with Pepsi Man. We did that. Second reason is because she's the one that's added to Fire Emblem Heroes, meaning I can use that PNG art in thumbnails. I can't do that with Male Aleer. And 3, there are female exclusive classes in this game, but not male exclusive classes, which makes female Aleer inherently better than male Aleer, which is pretty silly, honestly. But that's the way it be and stuff. Let's see here. Can I, oh, crap. If I could do 1 more damage. Also, she has long hair, 4 reasons. And we'll do there. I don't think I'd be able to do, like, 13 in javelin damage to the boss. You know? Oops. I can't even do enough with Vander? Really? Like, Sigurd, or Alfred and Sigurd just get screwed there, so I'd have to undo this. Oh, crap. Huh. Yeah, that's not great. If I could do 1 more damage. I can't trade over to Vander this turn yet? Oh, that would have been such a big brain play. Oh, crap. Yeah, this just doesn't work out for me, I don't think. Does not seem to be the case. Because even if I fortify myself, like, really well over here, like, Alfred and Sigurd are just in an absolutely royally screwed position. Huh. I was hoping I'd be able to break some way through, but this dude right here screwed me over. So it makes things tricky. You know. I mean, I can take a fun gamble on either getting a crit or a, or having the boss immediately attack me on an enemy phase and then, like, dying by counterattack. Just for funsies.
Looky here.
You know,
Runaway
something like that.
princess. I'll make you
That's
fly
the
to
only
Koopa
situation in
again.
which I win this year.
I am not running this time. It will be you who flees for your life.
Yeah, we're not getting a crit off of Warp Ragnarok. But if the boss, like, comes attacks me and either doesn't kill me or misses, then, wonder what that symbol under his health bar is. Then we win, but, like, I doubt it's happening.
All you got?
This one's a tough opponent. He can keep on fighting even after taking a fatal blow.
Oh, even after... Oh, is it like... Oh, no, it's like the demonic beasts or whatever the heck from Three Houses, isn't it? Oh, that's... Yeah, that's really bad then. Alright, let's just see what happens. I'm gonna have to undo it, though. Oh, crap, man.
Has all been lost?
Yeah.
I fought my last here, but it,
Yeah. Huh.
all those work.
Yeah. 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 Oh, and then you heal him. He totally has 2 health bars, doesn't he? Oh my goodness. Well, that's not great, is it? You know what that means I'm actually gonna do? Hold on. Maybe rather than breaking the wall even, I should probably just, like, fully prepare for what I know is coming now. You know. Be at the ready. Okay. We don't care about low turn count or anything like that, so... Even though it feels nice to get low turn counts, we don't need it. So, why bother there? Do that. We'll get our bearings here. So, how am I gonna handle this wall? Like, maybe with my unit at the top here for advantage over there. Or maybe initially with Vander, even. Huh. Because, you know, I could kind of tuck myself away in here. Or I could even use this. This would be like a one-wide funnel. So, like, if I break this and then start calling a bit of a tactical retreat here. Or even, like, break through here and then maybe they'll, you know, maybe it'll just be this group that comes after me rather than everyone all at once the moment I break in, potentially. I don't know if it would work like that. Or what would be going on there. It means I wouldn't get any of these things. But that's fine.
Your orders, please.
Let's see here. Okay, yeah, that would be the blow that actually destroys it. So yeah, we don't need low turn count or anything like that. So, take what time we have to here. Yeah, so we'll We'll get these two next turn. Alright. Use the last uses of the staff here. Get our level up there. That I think was like a +5. That was a +4. Is what it was.
Is it my turn?
Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe something like that then. Is what we could do. Okay. Go ahead and do that. Some more experience. Yeah, 2 more uses of the heal thingamabob, so I'm just gonna spam a whole bunch of vulneraries, I guess. Is the case. Everyone currently has one. Alright, I need to be able to do what damage on enemy phase here I can. So, yeah, so we go ahead and do that for Blammo. Do I just stay debuffed for like the entire rest of the thing? I'm still at -7. Oh, that's weapon weight. What is this effect that's on me then? I still have that like skull effect from the dagger. I don't see where that would be here. I don't know. I'm not entirely certain. Yeah, none of them would be able to get close enough. So, yeah, this is where I need to trade the hand axe. Fairly certain. So I'm gonna need to start going around like this. Okay. Should have traded the hand axe earlier, is what I should have done. Yeah, like that. And then, yeah, do this so that you can retaliate with some damage.
For you, anything.
I can even go here. We're fine. Okay. No! No. I swear I pressed up on the D-pad to select end turn there. Yeah, they all just immediately start coming down. So I think we're gonna need to start doing a bit of a tactical retreat to that funnel. Okay, yeah, get some enemy phase damage. What do we do? The dagger with poison applies on contact duration. Entire battle until antitoxin used. Oh. Also, hello, Rogue. That's not great. Not exactly fantastic news. Guess maybe I'd be going around this way or something or other. So maybe I should have had some of my units start to be like pulled back here already is what maybe I should have done. Because yeah, I think I'm going to use this as like a funnel. That's what I'm actually going to do. Bring them through. Yeah. So chill with the hand axe. Javelin. Yes. Yes, that. That's what I'm thinking here. I'm thinking something like that. Screw the turn count. We'll take however many turns we need to take here. Alright, that break isn't going to be great, but gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, we're not going to get any damage there then. In that case, after being borked. Okay. There's no one, like, super concerning coming up, right? Alright. So we can probably, yeah, do this even. This'll break you. Assuming this lands. Nice. Get some damage into here. I'm gonna need to pull Vander back, though. So let's start getting over here with some of our units. Some of our frailer ones.
Yes.
Vander's gonna need to stop tanking for now. Alright, well. Here go my heal stabs. Yeah, I should have stocked up on some more of that. Is what I should have done. And then here for now, I'm probably going to need to do something like this even. What is probably going to be necessary. Alright, you take the new wall slot. I like that.
This is what I trained for.
Alright, hopefully Green Axe guy doesn't break me too hard. Here's hoping. Yeah, there's that +5. You were the one that got the +5. I can probably even go there. Yeah. Probably just do something like that. Yeah, time to start pulling on through here. Alright. This allows us to do that. Yeah, we're gonna use this funnel. This is my plan here. Because I don't see how else I could exactly do this, you know? Okay. The Green Axe guy could still break because, he might actually get the kill because I think he has the hand axe. Please miss the 72.
The flowers been cut. I can't die here.
What if? Not enough, huh? Huh. Huh. Well then. Might be fair game to put him there for one turn. If not, I'm gonna have to engage here. Which, if it comes down to that, then I guess it comes down to that. I would prefer to save it for a Warp Ragnarok on the boss. Just thinking here. Yeah. Please. I honestly fully expected that to miss.
You find peace.
I completely expected that. It takes aggro off of someone else, then so be it. Start making our way through here like this. Alright, so does that work? Does that work for us, is the question. Let's find out here. Ow. Much ouch. But we do successfully get through this turn without losing anyone. And there's so many people funneling through that that mage is not going to be able to get close enough to Luis if we put him in that one spot. So if we start pulling units back here... I'm still going to need like a 2 for wall, I think. No. Yes, I am. At least there. Huh. Well. Not great. You know what I can do? Is do this.
I fight
And then form a wall with Vander again. Alright, here goes that staff. It broke. Yeah, that's fine.
Here until the end.
Alright. Alright. mean, I'd be able to take a hand axe hit here. Anyway. But... how do I form my wall? Because I'm gonna need her to be out of range there. Here. Then only a couple of units would be able to reach him. If they feel so inclined.
Yes, here.
I can slap Vander here. In fact, maybe I should have had, like, my unit stay on this tile then. Because I would have been able to take a hit from there, and then I'd be able to give them the adjacency bonus. Why can you still reach there? Oh, because from here. Oh, yeah, I'm... okay, I gotcha. Well, here's hoping you can't kill. Otherwise, that throws a bit of a wrench into the works. Oh, wait, you're going after my unit again. Okay. It's fine, I guess. That's gonna suck. That's gonna kind of suck there. A wee smidge. Yikes! Yikes! As long as nobody else can hit him. Okay. Okay. We're good here for now. Vander's gonna need to be pulled back again. Okay. We're living, though. We are indeed living. How many of them have ranged attacks? Is it just that guy with the hand axe? So it's fair game to Ragnarok you, is what I'm hearing here. Is what I'm interpreting from this situation. If I'm pulling back here, then it means we won't be able to... or not Ragnarok, but... you know. We won't be able to get the adjacency bonus of being next to my unit if I'm pulling all the way back there.
I am pitiful.
Alright. Because, yeah, we kind of gotta go back here. We can still kill here, right? Yeah, 30. Alright. Alright. So we go ahead and take out this guy causing me trouble. Gonna have to eat some hits for that, but...
I will not forget
kind of hoping
your
that
loss.
60 would miss. That's what I had my fingers crossed for. Yeah, we'd be out of the mage's range here. And then I can even get some player phase javelin damage. And we should be good here. Wait. Wait, who? Oh, no one reaches. I was misseeing there. I would have had to slap Fram in there and the... oh, I don't even have full health. I can't even use the thing. That sucks. I don't have any, stabs in the convoy here, do I? Yeah, whoops. I can take this and then trade it to someone who needs it. That's what we can do. I can also have her use one herself. And then she'd be able to pop the, chain guard thing. If she really wanted to. In fact, maybe I'm gonna do it specifically for that reason, yeah. Okay. Time to kill them slowly through the funnel. Oh. I can't damage you. I can probably just skip here. I don't think anything eventful is going to happen there. Yeah.
I grow weary.
Here goes.
This is life now. I guess this is life now.
I'm still quite capable.
There we go. Okay.
Onward.
Okay. Okay. Guess if I had my unit here, you would have gotten that bonus. So yeah, we'll chill like one more turn here. Okay. I am worried about you running in. I could always use that obstruct. Kill this guy and then immediately use obstruct. Is tech option. Or alternatively.
My will is firm.
Never mind, no I can't. Crap. If only you were on this tile and I had my unit on that tile for the bonus damage. If only. I don't think they're gonna be smart enough to rearrange. I can set up for this for next turn. So I'm fairly certain I can do. I don't think they is gonna be smart enough to rearrange. And that should give me some wiggle room. Plus 3 damage and take 1 less damage. So if I move to here, and then we go here.
Understood.
Can I actually do some damage now? Okay. Neat. But I don't need to attack on player phase. There's no need to. There's simply no need to do it here. I'll get the Rider's Bane from you. Yeah. So there's that smidge of damage. Oh. That actually does throw a wrench into the works. That actually changes things a lot. Because you can attack from there. Okay, never mind. I'm going to change my strategy then. Alright. What I was going to do is I was now going to move my unit to here and then move Celine to here to get the kill on this guy. And then move Louise forward so that the mage doesn't get the chance to move in. But this... Oh, you have like 3 tiles that you can attack then. Oh. 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 Yikes. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a tile that I'm going to open up, which means that the mage would technically be able to move in. I mean, he was able to survive that one. Huh. Okay. Huh. This changes things. This does indeed change things a little bit here. I mean, would I be able to eat a thunder in there? Huh. Huh.
Emblem.
How about... Wait. Who can attack these tiles when I move there? Is it just the mage? For 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. No. It's not. Iron Sword, Iron Axe. It's one of these guys? 1, 2, 3, 4. No. But if I move to here, the range that they can attack changes to that. Who? Who's responsible for this? Huh? Iron Axe, Iron Sword, Rider's Bane. Is it? No. Because 1, 2, 3, 4. Who is responsible for these becoming danger tiles? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I don't get it. You go to like the quests thingamabob in Heroes, and then you get to redeem it there. I'm so confused where that danger area is coming from. Like, why does that change to purple there? Huh. Like, nothing that I see here implies that that should be a spot that they get to attack if I move my unit there. I don't get it. Because you can't move past these walls. Nobody with a ranged weapon can get that far. Is the game bugging out? Like, surely not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Not 3. Unless... yeah, 1 to 2 range. Well, let's hope the game's bugging out, I guess. Because no matter how many times I look, I can't see anything that implies to me that this tile should be a danger tile. Wait, it's not. Am I seeing things? Am I dumb? Is it just like the weirdness of the blue? Man, it makes it hard to see the purple. It's because I have like this guy selected on that I couldn't see the difference. Because, yeah. If I do that... 8 resistance, 13 resistance. Let's hope that I can eat a hit from that guy there. Because if I can bring him over to like this tile, then we'd be able to retaliate, assuming that he doesn't like move a tile back immediately after. I mean, out of curiosity.
Please.
Out of curiosity here. No, I would not be able to do enough. Unless I switch Alir's position. In which case I would technically be able to. If I moved Alir to here on the next turn, I'd technically be able to do it. But I need to find someone else to wall there in the meantime. Might be a job for Vander. Might well end up being the case. Okay. Okay. Well, this is what we're doing here, I think. But yeah, hello, Kitsune Shujin. But yeah, let's see here. Pretending Alir isn't there anymore when you select her? Is that all that's going on there? Even though I was hovering over that tile, because I think it would update to like the tile that I'd be in. Cannot. Okay, I can there. There's no reason to right now, I don't think. Just be there so that that guy comes on over. So yeah, here's this. Alright. Yeah, because of the chain guard. Yeah. So here goes that guy.
I had to stop you.
Okay. Okay, this is manageable. There's the +4. Be nice if strength went up. There's Rider's Bane. Okay. Please miss. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness for that. Wait, did I get 2 6s and 1 12? I thought that showed like 2 12s and 1 6. Have I been lied to? Please miss. Ow. Well, we living though. That's what's important here. Oh yeah, we can eat that. We can definitely eat that. Alright, yeah, heal that random guy. If this guy, like, I don't know for sure if he has multiple health bars, but that implies to me he has multiple health bars. If he didn't, I'd be able to win this turn by, like, zooming on through with Alfred and Sigurd, getting the bonus from my unit here. And then, like, you know, just deleting this guy and then getting in there. I might still even be able to do it with the multiple health bars, but it would be really sketchy, so I don't really want to try, honestly.
My resolve is unchanged.
Because, yeah, if I'm, even if I say Echo, like this, then if I'm getting, like, the +3, do I get a +3 on each of them? Because if so, I'd be able to pull things off here. Without even needing to use Warp Ragnarok to move, like, one tile, you know. Without even needing to do that. Oh, you still have the hand axe. So that's physical attack 20. Wait, what's your strength? Your strength is 12, which means that the physical attack of that is going to be 14. Is the case. And the hand axe's strength is 9 then. That's what it seems like. So 9 plus 12 is 21. 21 minus 7 is going to be 14. You have 6 health, which means I can kill with the hand axe, assuming I can land it. And then move someone else in here to go to that spot. And if these two mages are taken out, then I don't have to worry about magical attacks anymore, and I can even shove you back in there. Might be a little bit sketchy against you, but I'm thinking that. Just out of curiosity, how many more thingamabobs do I have? 7. Plenty there. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and trade here. Like this, and then attack like that. And we also get, like, the Divine Dragon bonus there, Divine Inspiring. Nice.
Is it over?
So we do that. And then we move Alir to here. Someone else can get access the convoy through her anyway. In the meantime, I don't have any other... There's the boots! Maybe there's no point in accessing it right now, then. Huh. Did I not give the steel axe to anybody? Alright, so then we go there. Assuming I did this, yeah, I would just be able to kill. That means I wouldn't be able to use Warp Ragnarok, though, on a future turn here. But yes, we would be able to, take you out there. As long as nobody... Yeah, nobody else can reach that tile there. Yeah, not the case, which means that this is fair game, as a matter of fact. So we can go ahead and do this in this case. Yeah. So we do this. I'll just barely be able to do it. Literally just barely here. Living with 1 HP. Just scraping by, it works. Just enough. It'd be nice if it missed, though. Nope. Okay.
All flowers eventually wilt.
Okay. That's just a danger tile, because, like, you can move to there.
Your orders, please.
I mean, just out of curiosity, the combat forecast here... Yeah, I don't really want to receive that back, honestly. That disadvantage there. Not too fond of the idea, honestly. Your defense is 3. I don't want anyone... I'm sketched out about being in hand axe range there.
As your steward.
And back, huh? Yikes! Jeebus! Again, I'm very tempted to zoom through, but I'd screw myself so hard if I did. I need my health full here if I want to do the guarding thing. Huh. What is the play from here anyway? This is the question of the day, like... If only I could hit just a tiny smidge harder.
Emblem, engage.
I mean, just... wait. Wait. Whoa, wait. This is the key. This is the key. I need to move you out of the way first, though. That's what I am gonna need to do. Let's do this so that we can use the protection thingamabob on a future turn. And then we go ahead and we do this to do 19 damage. Like that. I almost thought I was activating a crit there for a hot second. That would have been pretty darn cool. Okay. And we get, I believe it's the +5. Yeah, there it is, the +5. Okay. And then we move to here. Nice. And then, you know, I can eat a round from you. This is what I can do. And I might not even need to if I shove Vander all the way in there, you know. 'Cause now this is fair game to do. Like that.
Sufficient?
Nice. What kind of level up we getting? Let's see here. Show me. Alright, well, I'll take a +3 after all the bad RNG I've gotten previously. Because now this makes doing this available, you know? I won't be able to get the steel axe to him right now, though. Unfortunately. Pretty sure it's just in the convoy. And yeah, so it works like in previous Fire Emblem games for accessing the convoy. I mean, I can deliver it to him next time, maybe. Maybe what I can do. We can just have someone yoink it for now. Probably doesn't matter if someone yoinks it for now. So, yeah, there's not much point in me attacking here. I think I just kind of gotta hold down the fort. That's kind of what I gotta do. And then, yeah, that makes this area safer. Just out of curiosity. Wow. Wow. I was just curious there. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. And yeah, the enemy shouldn't be rearranging at all.
Those shiny rings of yours are gonna be mine, mine, mine. Reward, here I come.
Here he comes.
Okay. That all you got?
A little bit of a stretch from
This
the
one's a
doogie.
tough opponent. He can keep on fighting even after taking a fatal blow.
Yeah. That situation. Yeah, if only my super thingamabob there, the flurry rush thingamabob, could be done at range. Something or other. It's too bad about that. Because yeah, it's like, what the heck do I do here, you know? I don't really have a whole lot of good options from this situation, quite frankly. If I go here, there's a chance he might target my unit, and by my being here, that means that we get the bonus. Yikes! But he'll probably attack my unit on the next turn if he gets a chance, right? That's probably the way his AI is gonna go. Most likely. Possibly. We have enough uses of, like, the turn back time thing. Find out. Whoa! Alright, or that. That works too.
Hold steady.
I might not even need to restore there, because if we're gonna attack with you, we can just use like the zoom through thingamabob anyway. So I think we good there. Yeah, but you're gonna have like a couple health bars there. So I'd be able to use Warp Ragnarok if we can do it on the next turn. I don't know if I can do it on the next turn though. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. No, he goes after Vander, apparently. Okay, that got me hit. Means I'm gonna need to pull Vander out of there. I think I can win this next turn, though. Yeah, there goes my thing. I gotta go here. Because you'll still be able to attack this turn, I'm giving you back the Steel Axe. Just in case you want to use that. The Heroes one might even just be better anyway. I have to use Alfred and Sigurd first because, you know, once they attack, they're going to be out of that tile so that someone else can occupy it. So we're going to go ahead and do this to finish you off here. If I use Rider's Bane, yeah, it'll still kill you, and then we get to take out the Cavalier over there as well, and then I'll probably get some more experience out of the deal as well. So that means we're doing this.
You invaded my castle and threatened my mother. I'll slay you where you stand.
Oh, the Prince of Flowerland is threatening me. I'm real scared.
Well, you should be scared, because you're about to get wrecked here, is the case. It's about to be the case here. Alright. Look at all that. It doesn't have to show that every single time, though. Get a whole bunch of experience from that. Alright, sweet. There's that. Doesn't really matter where I go here, I don't think. I'm slightly closer to my allies. Yeah, there's a whole nother health bar. That is exactly what that meant then. So who wants to come up close and get, like, the bonus from my unit? Unless, like, I could break him. What I could do. Never mind, it doesn't say any one of these things break. Apparently, is he just, like, immune to it or something or other? Unbreakable. Yep, that would be exactly it in that case. So the most damage that I can do here is 7. I need to bring him down to what, though? If I want to kill with Warp Ragnarok. I need to bring him down to at least, gotta do at least 15 damage. That's what I gotta do. Some way, somehow. So I can have 2 units benefit off of the Divinely Inspiring by having one attack here, moving Luis, moving my unit to here, and then having a ranged unit get in there. Who can attack him without dying? Sure not Clan. You can do 16 here, which implies to me that you should probably be the one to attack up close. Alright. Nice. Might even be able to kill with Warp Ragnarok from here. Gotta move my unit to here. Wow. I'd live with 1. Okay. Let's go for it. Let's go for the thing.
Need some help?
Nice. Ow. And then, with the last turn of engage here, finish him off with Warp Ragnarok.
Looky here, the runaway princess.
Okay.
I'll make you fly the
Oh my
coop
goodness.
again.
I am not running.
I've been
this
streaming
time.
for 2
It will be
hours
you
and it's
who
been this
pays for
one
your
map. So this is maddening mode in this game, huh?
Grant me strength.
So this is maddening mode. Huh. Well. My goodness.
Yeah, I better get out of here.
So yeah, it's gonna be one of those playthroughs that has some really long parts. It It seems like is definitely the case. Some really long ones. My goodness gracious. Wow. I would love to save. Thank you for asking. Ah!